The Young and the Restless. Spoilers. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is Tuesday and honestly it's a beautiful day outside, but I am stuck inside staring at my screen because Genoa City is absolutely exploding right now. Grab your coffee or maybe something stronger because we need to talk about the Newmans. Again, I am so tired, you guys. I have been covering this show for what feels like a million years, and sometimes I just want to scream at the screen. And today is one of those days, but I still care. I really do. So let's just get right into it because my brain is spinning. Billy freaking Abbott, is the new CEO of Newman Media. Let that sink in. Just let it sit there in your brain for a second. What were the writers thinking? Or wait, maybe it's brilliant? I don't know. I'm changing my mind every 5 minutes. The fans on social media are completely losing their minds today. But yeah, Billy got the job, and how he got it is the messy, chaotic, beautiful disaster we need to talk about. I mean, we all knew something big was coming, but this is a massive earthquake in the corporate world of Genoa City. It's clunky, it's wild, and it is vintage soap opera drama. I was sitting here just trying to process my notes, and I keep reading the same line over and over again. Billy Abbott, CEO, Newman Media. It feels like a typo. It feels like a joke, but it is real, and the fallout is going to be absolutely legendary. So here is what happened. Billy has been spiraling lately. We all know that. He's been paranoid about Sally. He's been bitter. He's been acting like a total victim ever since the whole miscarriage tragedy and the baby drama. But suddenly, out of nowhere, he pulls the ultimate power move. He completely exposed Adam Newman. Billy somehow got the dirt, the absolute undeniable proof that Adam was the traitor, and not just a little traitor. Adam was apparently planning to sabotage Victor to overthrow the entire Newman empire from the inside out. And Billy, smug, arrogant, chip on his shoulder Billy, just marched right up to the mustache and laid it all out. He laid out every single dirty little detail of Adam's betrayal. And Victor believed him. Victor actually trusted in Abbott over his own flesh and blood. I mean, let's be real. Billy has been looking for a way to stick it to Adam for weeks, ever since he walked in on Adam trying to make a deal with Sally. Billy has been seeing red, and now he finally found the silver bullet. He found the one thing that could destroy Adam's standing with his father. Honestly, who actually believes this is going to end well? Victor Newman trusting Billy Abbott. It's like cats and dogs living together. Total chaos. But Victor did it, and he didn't just fire at him. Oh no. Victor had to make it hurt. He had to twist the knife because that's what Victor does. He appointed Billy as the CEO of Newman Media, the very company Adam has bled for. The company Adam tried to buy out from under Sally a while ago. It's a sweet, sick, twisted revenge. Victor is basically looking at Adam and saying, I would rather hand my legacy to the man I despise, the man who hurt my daughter, the man who brings chaos wherever he goes, than let you sit in the big chair. It is the ultimate insult. It is Victor using his corporate chessboard to completely emotionally castrate his youngest son, and Billy is just eating it up. Billy is sitting there, probably adjusting his perfectly tailored suit, thinking he is the king of the world, but he isn't. He's just a pawn in Victor's sick little game of family warfare. Let's be real for a second and talk about the scene in Victor's office. It was insane. I was on the edge of my seat, literally gripping my coffee mug. You had Victor behind that massive desk, looking like a stone-cold killer, not a single emotion on his face. The portrait of him looming in the background, judging everyone. And Adam, poor, twisted, complicated, self-destructive Adam. He was standing there, and you could just see his entire world shattering. Again, for the 100th time, Adam was screaming. He was literally shouting that everything needs to be cleared up, that Billy is lying, that there is more to the story, that his plans were being twisted by an abbot who just wants to ruin his life. But Victor? Victor just stared at him, cold, ice cold. He didn't believe a single word coming out of Adam's mouth. The silence from Victor was louder than Adam's screaming. It was chilling. It was the look of a father who has completely and utterly washed his hands of his son. The father-son bond is just gone, milled down to absolute dust. I mean, how many times can Victor and Adam do this dance? It's exhausting. I'm exhausted just watching it. Adam tries to be good, then he schemes, then Victor catches him, then Victor crushes him. It's a pattern, a deeply toxic, abusive pattern. But this time feels different. It feels so much darker because Victor didn't just punish Adam behind closed doors. He humiliated him publicly. He brought in Billy Abbott to take his crown. That is a level of disrespect that Adam will never, ever forgive. Adam has always felt like the outsider, the kid from Kansas who never truly belonged in the golden Newman circle. And Victor just confirmed every single insecurity Adam has ever had. Victor basically told him, "You are nothing to me. Even an abbot is worth more than you." How do you come back from that? You don't. You just don't. And Adam was immediately fired. Just like that, escorted out. Practically, you could see the veins popping in his neck. He was screaming for the truth, demanding that Victor listen to him, demanding that someone, anyone, see through Billy's smug little charade. But Victor's mind was made up, and then Adam made a vow, a dark, terrifying, blood-chilling vow to get revenge on Victor. And you guys, when Adam makes a vow like that, we should all be scared. The spider persona is right there under the surface. We saw it in Vegas with Reza and Matt Clark. Adam has a darkness in him that Victor put there. And now Victor is poking the bear with a very sharp stick. Adam isn't going to just go home and lick his wounds. He is going to burn Newman Enterprises to the ground. He is going to salt the earth so nothing ever grows there again. And honestly, I kind of want to see it. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Let's pivot to Billy for a second. Billy is probably walking around Genoa City right now like he owns the place. He's got that smug little grin. You know the one, the grin he gets when he thinks he's the smartest guy in the room, which is almost never actually true. He took down Adam Newman and got handed the keys to the Newman Media Kingdom. But is he really winning, or is he just a pawn? Victor is using him. It's so painfully obvious to anyone with a working brain. Victor is using Billy as a weapon to hurt Adam, and Billy is too blind, too caught up in his own massive ego, too desperate for a win after his personal life fell apart to see that he's just a tool. Victor doesn't respect Billy. Victor hates Billy. He has always hated Billy. And the second Billy steps out of line, or the second Victor gets bored of this game, Victor will crush Billy like a bug. It's just so crazy to think about the bigger picture here. Billy Abbott running Newman Media. What is Jack going to say? Jack is at home, recovering from being stabbed, dealing with Diane's absolute paranoia and Patty Williams being a total psycho, and now his brother is working for the enemy, working for Victor Newman, the man who has tortured the Abbott family for decades. It's a betrayal in its own way. Billy is selling his soul just to get a win, just to feel powerful, because his relationship with Sally is such a mess right now. He is aligning himself with the devil just to spite Adam. It is classic Billy self-destruction wrapped up in a shiny corporate title. He thinks he is moving up in the world, but he is actually just walking directly into a trap. And he is dragging the Abbott name right into the mud with him. So what does Adam do now? He's got nothing left to lose. And a man with nothing to lose is the most dangerous man in the room. Will he team up with someone? Maybe Phyllis? Phyllis is already in Victor's crosshairs for taking off Matt Clark's ankle monitor. Imagine Adam and Phyllis teaming up to take down Victor. The chaos, the absolute destruction, they would be a terrifying duo. Or maybe Adam goes even darker. Maybe he uses Matt Clark. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But Adam is not going to just walk away. He is going to find Victor's weak spot. Maybe he goes after Nikki? No. That's too far even for Adam. Maybe he goes after Victoria, but they were just teaming up to help Nick. This is why my brain is fried. The alliances change so fast. But one thing is certain. Adam is going to war. Sometimes I feel really bad for Adam. I do. He's a villain. Sure. He's done terrible, unforgivable things. But all he ever really wanted was his father's approval. He just wanted Victor to look at him the way he looks at Nick or Victoria. He wanted to be a real Newman, but Victor always holds him at arm's length. And the second Adam makes a mistake, or the second Victor suspects him of something, Victor destroys him. It's a toxic cycle. It's abusive, honestly. And now Adam's heart is completely hardened. The love is gone. The respect is gone. It's just pure, unadulterated hatred now. Victor created this monster, and now Victor is going to have to deal with the consequence. You can only beat a dog so many times before it bites your hand off. And Adam is ready to bite. Zooming out a bit, this fits the show's usual style perfectly. The corporate musical chairs, the family betrayals. It is the bread and butter of The Young and the Restless. But the emotional stakes right now are just off the charts. The writers are really pushing these characters to their absolute breaking points. Look at the canvas right now. Nick is hitting rock bottom in rehab, hallucinating, swallowing fentanyl. Ashley is going completely feral over Abby and Dominic being kidnapped. Diane is losing her mind over Dr. Markham, and now Adam is being pushed over the edge into pure villainy again. It's like everyone in Genoa City is just one bad day away from a complete mental collapse. The tension is suffocating, and this Adam and Victor war is just the gasoline on a fire that is already burning out of control. And let's talk about Billy's inevitable downfall, because we all know it's coming. We have seen this movie 100 times. Billy never stays on top for long. He's going to mess this up. He's going to make a reckless decision, or his gambling addiction will flare up, or he'll let his ego get the better of him, and he will try to cross Victor. And when he falls, Victor will be right there to crush him. Victor doesn't actually respect Billy. Let's not kid ourselves. He's just using him. And the second Billy stops being useful, Victor will toss him out like yesterday's garbage, and Adam will be waiting in the shadows to finish the job. Billy thinks he has won the lottery, but he has actually just painted a massive target on his own back. He is caught between a vengeful Victor and a homicidal Adam. Good luck with that, Billy boy. And wait, I almost forgot to even mention Sally in all of this. How is Sally going to react? Billy is her fiancé, but their relationship is already fracturing into a million pieces because of his paranoia and the whole tragic baby situation. Now, Billy is the CEO of Newman Media, the company Adam desperately wanted to run with her. Adam is the father of her late baby, Ava. The emotional whiplash for Sally is going to be insane. Billy is going to be so obsessed with his new power and taking down Adam that he is going to completely neglect Sally. Or worse, he's going to use his new position to try and control her. And Adam might just use Sally to get back at Billy. It is a toxic triangle of corporate espionage and broken hearts. Honestly, Sally just needs to pack her bags, take Audra with her, and leave Genoa City for good, because this Billy and Adam war is going to destroy anyone who gets caught in the crossfire. I can't even process all of this. The betrayal, the screaming, the revenge. It's too much. But I can't look away. I am going to be glued to my screen all week. We need to see Adam's first move. We need to see Billy's first day in the CEO chair, probably putting his feet up on the desk and acting like a fool. It's going to be a complete train wreck, and I am absolutely here for it. Anyway, my brain is completely fried. I've been typing for way too long, and I need to go process this before my head explodes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I being too harsh on Victor? Am I giving Adam too much credit? Is Billy actually going to pull this off? Let's talk about it, because I need to vent with people who actually understand this madness. See you guys next time.